Hi, I'm Winnie. I'm here to introduce my CPS archival object, gushing pong machine. This is an egg twisting machine made of paper shells. Its movement is controlled by a rotary button. I converted the 8 weeks of work into QR codes and put them in plastic balls. When the player rotates the button, the ball will enter the gap in the rotation channel and the ball will fall out. Opening the plastic ball, players can see a piece of paper with a QR code. By scanning a QR code with a phone, you can see my digital works during the whole CPS section. The concept of randomness developed from week 5 and week 9. When we define the egg twister as this object, it has its own rules called randomness. Its rules are beyond the reach of human power because of the unpredictability of its outcomes. Its existence implies absolute fairness. The randomness here is limited because there are only 8 balls in total, and no interfering objects are present. I want to show all my work through a playful interaction. This machine can be played repeatedly, and its results are not regular. When people turn the bottom, they don't control its outcome because it's not a choice. Players can change the position of the ball in the box by shaking the box, but the result is still random. Randomness is an important part of game design here. It can increase the fun and challenge of the game and enhance the player's experience. Just like gambling, it is absolute fair, and players can only be forced to accept the result of the machine. If players are not satisfied with the result, they can repeat the game until they got their favorite. Since the number of balls is fixed, the probability of each ball being drawn is 1 in 8. The application of randomness here is limited because the range within which the box can be shaken is fixed by the size of the paper shell. I cut the size of the rotation channel to make sure that only one ball will drop at a time. Because the works I made during the CPS section were all digital, I wanted to present them in physical way. I converted 8 links into QR codes, and you can see these digital works by scanning the QR code. I designed these QR codes with colors and shapes to make them personal. At the same time, I also put the color of the paper inside the board to make them look unique. This egg twisting machine is made of paper shells. I draw a floor plan first, then it becomes a box by cutting and pasting. Before I finish the product, I did a lot of testing to make sure it was playable. I decorated a lot of shapes on the exterior of the box. I draw these shapes randomly, and I didn't sketch them on purpose. My favorite theme is forces in week 9. When we are designing the work, we all follow some design principles. These guidelines are also limits. While design guidelines provide norms, they can also serve as a foundation for innovation and creativity. Innovation within the framework of the guidelines ensures the consistency of the design while introducing new creative elements. Thanks for watching my video. That's all I want to share today.